Kuzuzangpo, I bring to you happy greetings from the Kingdom of Bhutan. It's an honor and a privilege to be among the luminaries scholars from China, India, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, of course the host country, Nepal. Namaste, Sapailai. Sapailai भुटानको तर्फदेखि तपाईहरुलाई सबैलाई शुभकामना छ अन्त सबै तपाईहरु आज भेटघाट गरेर मलाई धेरै खुसी लाग्यो भन्न चाहन्छु नमस्ते आप सबको धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूं कि आज आप सबसे मिलने का मौका मिला पाकिस्तान से इंडिया से बांग्लादेश से एक ही जो शब्द है वो है लैंग्वेज that connects people. That is what makes the Trans-Himalaya better. With this, I would like to actually request, before I get into my presentation or my speech, make the premise of my talk today. A short video presentation. It's a 4-minute presentation. It's about Gelephu Mindfulness City.
In the land of the Thunder Dragon lies a special place where wisdom and compassion have forged a unique way of life. Rooted in the timeless principles of Vajrayana Buddhism, Bhutan seamlessly intertwines spiritual and cultural values with a profound respect for nature. A green sanctuary where national parks and forests absorb more CO2 than the country emits. Bhutan harnesses the power of its rivers, making it one of the cleanest nations in the world. Guided by Buddhist principles and the philosophy of gross national happiness, Bhutan has nurtured a society built on trust and well-being. A safe place, governed by a stable political system dedicated to the country's long-term vision. Today, Bhutan is focused on building its future, ready to emerge as the gateway between South Asia and the world. Rooted in Bhutanese identity and open to international partners, a new city will serve as a hub for global exchange and sustainable development. With a confined footprint of just 4% of the nation, this special administrative region will lay the foundation for future generations, becoming a new model for a lasting legacy. Welcome to Gelephu Mindfulness City. Descending from the Himalayas to the lush tropical plains, a cascade of urban terraces is shaped by the uninterrupted flow of water, plants and animals. A land where bridges become cultural landmarks, connecting one neighborhood to another. A human-scale environment designed to inspire and nurture local talent, fostering a culture of collaboration, experimentation and innovation. In Gelephu, green and clean surroundings will drive businesses towards sustainability, striking a balance between economic success and environmental prosperity. Built with locally sourced river stones, timber and bamboo, the Mindfulness City blends tradition with modernity, preserving heritage while advancing progress and cultivating resilient, self-sustaining communities. Here nature is enhanced rather than displaced, with every path going deeper into the wild. This sanctuary for spiritual and physical rejuvenation evolves with its ever-changing landscape, integrating infrastructure with social activities and nature-based solutions. A constellation of public spaces will gather residents of the Mindfulness City to share a life of learning and happiness. In the Vajrayana Buddhist capital of the world, people of all cultures will unite and practice compassion, kindness, and inner peace, revealing Bhutan's greatest teachings. Together, we begin a new era of mindful prosperity.
And here Bhutan is providing a new way of urban living in harmony with nature, in harmony with ourselves, with harmony with our neighbors. It is important that when you talk about communications, we get to have, or we ought to have, our narratives right. So, the Gelephu hypothesis, a living laboratory. What we are asking for is this structure, this development structure, is prioritizing human and ecological well-being, and will it over time attract more resilient capital, sustainable innovation, and purpose-driven talent that models based solely on the gross national happiness concept. I'm sure you must have heard about the Gross National Happiness Index that Bhutan uses to measure our success or our development. And also, Bhutan is one of the only carbon negative country in the world. A small, tiny speck, but trying to do our best to keep with our neighbors. So, in order to build this city, this is a city in progress. It's on the ground right now. The master plan is out. It's being built. As I said earlier, it's an offer that we're making to the world, for the world to participate. And this is exactly where I believe the communication scholars can come in. Because we are building on a narrative that is happening. Something that we'll see being translated into reality. It is not something that has been done, and then we say, this is things how it's done, and then we say, oh, it should have been done this way. So today, as we place the Gelephu Mindfulness City, we are placing it on the digital platform. We are using social media to reach out and see how the interest from around the world is coming out. This is called digital placemaking. So we're creating the place on a digital screen, on the digital platform, at the same time when the city is being built. So this is a lot of food for thought for the communication scholars. And as in my topic, the digital mandala. As you know, the mandala is a cosmic display of Buddhist art where it talks about interdependence. And here we are talking about the same thing on a digital platform. Can we create an interdependent communication where we see values being translated, not just about physical infrastructure? So, how does digital storytelling, as Dr. Arvind was sharing about the storytelling, how does digital storytelling influence real-world migration and investment? How do culture values like mindfulness travel through digital media without dilution? Can digital diplomacy from a small nation like Bhutan redefine global trust? Gelephu thus has become a research site for the communication of values, a place where we can study how digital technologies can carry ethical, cultural, and ecological meanings across the borders. So I invite communication researchers and visionaries to collaborate in building a new communication model for development, one that measures success not only in wealth but in well-being and wisdom. Let Gelephu be our living research question, and let the answers emerge through collaboration, reflection, and mindful communication. Thank you so much.